15 years ago, ASH leadership recognized that few underrepresented minority medical students pursued a career in hematology. The Minority Recruitment Initiative was created really to try to recruit and retain underrepresented minority trainees and students in hematology.
When I first came to hematology in '72, there were just a handful of minority hematologists in the whole country. You could name them all.
It's been so rewarding to see the American Society of Hematology take a leadership role in looking at the opportunities to include diversity among the things that it actually embraces.
Many of the patients that are seen are of minority groups, and they have their own cultural values, their own beliefs, their own superstitions, and I think that having physicians from those groups allows a better understanding and ultimately better care of those patients.
The other benefit of having a diverse representation is in setting the agenda, whether it's what are the research topics that we want to address. If somebody hasn't been exposed to a certain part of the world or to a certain set of experiences, they might not even think of mentioning that as a possibility, as something to put on the agenda or something to prioritize.
The ASH MRI initiative is essentially ASH showing people who maybe they don't come from a background of medicine or science, but still have the aptitude, the drive, the intellectual curiosity to investigate these types of things, showing them that this is an option for you.
ASH's involvement has evolved over time, starting with the Minority Medical Student Research Program. We recognize that there is an entire arc. And so over time, ASH has added additional programs to continue to support young investigators all the way through into the early parts of their career.
The pipeline is in place, and we are seeing students come out at the other end of the pipeline in great shape to be the next generation of leaders in the society.
Mentors are necessary for promising students and trainees to become effective leaders in their field.
I entered the Minority Recruitment Initiative program as a first-year medical student, and I was lucky enough to be matched up with Dr. Waller. I could tell that he was very accomplished, very learned, very knowledgeable person. And now I go to the meetings, I help to recruit other students. Now I'm in a place that I can actually be a mentor for other people.
There's a cohort effect from those of us who are involved in these programs, because we're doing this together, we're at the same stage, we're taking the same bumps, the same bruises, and we're learning from each other.
I'm the Deputy Director of the Harold Amos Medical Faculty Development Program. We have a partnership with the American Society of Hematology. This year we are celebrating the fact that our first MMSAP awardee is now an AMFDP awardee as well.
I think it's safe to say that most hematologists of color consider ASH their home. And I think that that were it not for the efforts within ASH, I dare say we wouldn't see the diversity that we are currently seeing, not only in our science, but also in the number of initiatives that ASH takes on.
The success of the program really is reflected in having more minority participation really in academic medicine. And we have seen that with students who have had really some spectacular success.
My career has been enhanced by ASH. I've been asked to be a reviewer for the ASH abstracts and to write a paper. So that gets my name out and I become a familiar name.
I would just like to say thank you to ASH for them investing in me. I know that it's been pivotal for my career, and I'm very appreciative for that, and in any ways that I can give back and help others, I'm very eager to do that.
It's clear that everything is growing and that there are more and more programs. We would anticipate that within 4, 5, 6 years, as the pipeline develops, that we're going to see some very good results coming out.
Hematology in particular is a very exciting field, and there's so much on the horizon, so much to be excited about. that I think that, maintaining a diversified population of physicians is really important as we pursue advances in hematology.
I think that it's remarkable because even some of our young, relatively young students and trainees, many of them are also reaching back to bring someone forward. I think that if we can continue to do things like that, our future really is very wide open.